Dozens of people in Washington County turned out to show their respect and lend their support in efforts to prevent needless deaths on our roadways, especially when it comes to cyclists. 2 ghost bikes, bicycles painted white, represent brothers Matthew and Adam Bullard, ages 48 and 49 of California, who were tragically struck from behind while riding in a race along East Telegraph Street on April 9th.
First and foremost, want to send my love, support, and condolences to the families of Matthew and Adam Bullard. The Bullard families are making final funeral preparations as we hold this event today. We are fully aware of their loss and want them to know that we are here today to honor the Bullard brothers.
A 47-year-old Hurricane woman who was driving the car that struck the Bullards claimed she was having a medical emergency before pulling over. Reports say she had been taking several medications after being in the hospital the previous day and failed all field sobriety tests. She was charged with 2 counts of automobile homicide as well as 2 counts of DUI and failure to remain at the scene of a fatal crash. The Bullards were participating in the Tour de St. George bike race when it happened.
I wish there was no need for an event such as this today. I wish Adam and Matthew were home with their families, talking about the great time they had in Washington County, about the beautiful scenery, about the majestic red rocks and the stunning reservoirs.
Flowers and pinwheels were placed next to the bikes, which memorialized the riders as a reminder to motorists to share the road and never drive impaired.
2 lost lives to impaired and reckless driving. So I challenge each of us to be more alert and to better learn how to share the road.
There's no excuse for distracted or impaired driving. Let this event serve as a reminder of how fragile life is and how quickly it can change. We are unable to make decisions for other people, but we can recommit ourselves, our family, and those in our community that we will not drive impaired.
We are here today to honor 2 men who were here using our transportation systems correctly and equitably, and whose lives were cut short by another transportation user who chose to irresponsibly get into a car and use it in the wrong way. As Washington City knows, Hurricane, Santa Clara, St. George, Ivins, anywhere in the county, we're growing, our roads are busy, and we need to share them with not only cars, but pedestrians and bicyclists alike. And we hope that this never happens in our county again, and that these bikes will make everybody aware when they pass by here.
As we pass these bikes during our often busy lives, let us remember Matthew and Adam Bullard. Let us honor them by striving to make sure that incidents like the one that happened here 2 weeks ago never happen again.
The tragedy is an emotional reminder to other cyclists who ride alongside vehicles every day. While they do everything they can to be noticed, sometimes it's just not enough.
It always makes you nervous now when you think about it, especially when you pass this area. You can't help but think about it. You can't help but feel for the people.
Yeah. No matter what the precaution you take.
And it brings tears to my eyes.
I'm so sorry. Both men leave behind wives and children. The ghost bikes will remain here until a more permanent location is decided. In Washington City, Melissa Anderson, Community Education News.